Laddies, are you getting beat up in school? Your stepfather giving you the business? Maybe your mom is keeping your home chocker-blocked full of chiselers. If you want to learn self-defense and just be an all-around badass, come down to McGregor McKnuckle Pits and learn the McKnuckle Pit method. Certain punch. What, you want to steal my potato? Real strong. Stronger than Lagavulin. Job! I'll do you just the same one. Job!
Oh, they out here today, man. And girl, they as out here
and
today.
in the jogging pants too, girl.
Ooh. Hey, what's that in your pants? What's that in your pants? Are you just happy to see me?
Or is that a shotgun?
These young boys, they don't know what they're missing. I got that cootie cap for you, eh? I got that cootie cap for you. It don't purr growl. Oh, it growl.
This shit been knighted, boy. You know what I'm saying? The King of England touched this.
Hey, I'll suck you like a word is original.
While listening to WAP remix, yes we will.
Blow you like a pinwheel.
While sucking on motherfucking the glitter of life.
Oh, man.
You know what that is.
Pick this titty up. Pick this titty up.
Go ahead and get it then, young man. I like the ass on
you like cellulite? Oh, you like stretch marks? Your baby mama got it. Your baby mama got it, though. Okay.
He look like Joe Camel. Getting no red rap money.
Ooh. Hey.
Real ninjas, Popeyes. Yo, got a hunger, what's hitting the spot? These wings right here, that's signature hot. But then we go over here, then I cause harm to y'all. When I'm getting them roasted garlic parmesans. Sweet and spicy wings, them the things. Hey, yo, tell me what you think.
Give me the combo, chicken and fries. Dark meat only, legs and thighs. Red bean rice, I love my sides. And give me my Sprite minus the eyes.
No ice, it makes my teeth cold. Because can't you see that he's old with the gray? But back to the wings, they so delicious, I love the things. Now, the ghost peppers, that's whatever. But make sure I got ranch when I endeavor. And lastly, got the honey barbecue. Licking and sucking our fingers, what we ought to do. Then we back to signatures, and we out. Catch Real Ninjas podcast without a doubt, yo. What's that behind me? Is that an airplane? No, it's a helicopter made of blocks from Duplo. That's my favorite toy. If you a young girl that thinks you a boy, that's Duplo. Go and get your kids some Duplos, man.
If you wanna get your body right, that's presidential fitness. Wanna get your booty tight, that's presidential fitness. And the star is born with the unicorn at Presidential Fitness.
That's right, Presidential Fitness, where they offer men's and women's fitness classes, jiu-jitsu, youth classes, and even high-intensity workouts. So if you need to get your body right, come see us at Presidential Fitness, located at 4179 West Jefferson.
If you wanna get your body right, that's Presidential Fitness. Wanna get your booty tight, that's Presidential Fitness. And the star is born with the unicorn at Presidential Fitness. And female emporium.
Oh, come on, coach. What's up, man?
Morn'n Ninjas. Morn'n Ninjas. Morn'n Ninjas.
Morning, ninjas. What up, Prez? Bread isn't here right now, but I'm your host, Prez, and today you are watching Morning Ninjas, where we bring you a little cushion coffee and spill a little bit of the tea. I don't normally do that intro, so I will get that down. We got some people in the house. Hold on. 1 second. Hold on. Put my nose plug in. I don't know what I got. Morning, Ninja. Morning, Ninja. Morning, Ninjas. You pop in, you say what's up, you get a Morning Ninja. Appreciate you for tuning in. Don't forget to give me my likes, okay? And don't forget to comment and subscribe. So I told you it's that vid. I ain't got the vid, okay? I'm a gangster. I ain't never had COVID. Let me tell you how I never had COVID. I ain't never had a COVID test. God damn it. So I'm good at staying away from people when I'm sick. So prepared, no lighter. 1 second, hold on. I heard what's going for myself, and I'm gonna grab a lighter. Yeah, I don't know what I got. I don't think it's COVID, so that's why I'm late. Massive dump was taken. Excuse my language. I'm sorry. Couldn't get off the pots. But I think that's because I eat a lot. I don't know. But again, thanks for tuning in. As always, I'm not gonna do the intro music because it don't sound as good when cornbread ain't here to do the theme song for the weather. How it says, he's had unconfirmed COVID for like 4 times. Nope, I don't know what you're talking about. All right. If it's unconfirmed, I ain't had it. God damn it. While you talking shit, go ahead and give me a reaction, lady. Okay, shoot. Last one to get a reaction, first one on. What is that? Thanks, Stephen. Thanks, Haley. My little nephew, my little uncle, he didn't give me a reaction before he rolled out. It's messed up. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. You know what? I'm gonna do the music. Fuck it. Sorry, baby. Chill out over there. Now the news. All right. Yep, Uncle Nephew didn't leave me no reaction. That's messed up. So today is going to be a high of 51 degrees. Wednesday will be a high of 58 degrees. Tickle my nose. Thursday a high of 62 degrees. Friday a high of 54 degrees. Saturday a high of 59 degrees. Sunday a high of 69 degrees. Oh, Monday we got 71 degrees. That is your 7-day forecast. But today, the air quality is great. It's at a 25. I'm not sure what that is, but it says it's good. It feels 47. I mean, it's 47 degrees, but it actually feels 40 degrees. Okay. Hold on. No. It's 47 degrees out, but it feels like 47 degrees, but it's actually 40 degrees. How the fuck does that happen? I'm not sure. The UV index is a moderate 4. Don't know what that means. I'm gonna have to look up some stuff. The sun set is at 7:30 tonight. They usually give you the moon rise. They ain't giving the moon rise. All right, so visibility is perfecto. Said the sun beaming down. Yeah, it's Oh, that's why it feels. Well, if it feels like this, that's what it is. That's why I say. Okay, if it feels like what it feels like, that's what it is. All right. And moonrise will be at 3:32 today. Then we got a full moon in the next 4 days. I guess that's important. Some people like. What app do I use? What app do I use for COVID tests? For the weather? It's just what's on my phone, on my what's called. So women been trying to tell everybody that same thing. Oh, it feels like it. That's what it is. Okay, the weather. Yeah, just the app on my phone. Just the My Location weather app on my iPhone. Haley got a Android. She ain't part of the iPhone clique. Okay, so she got a whole app to actually. Androids need apps to tell you the weather. All right. I'm getting my fluids in. God damn it. So, I don't even drink coffee. There's never coffee in there. There's always something else. All right. So, and there you have the weather. We're going to go ahead and skirt past that. I just stuttered my ass off right there. She said, I do have a damn iPhone, damn it. I hate the iPhone weather. I use AccuWeather. You know what? I'm gonna have to download that. She got an iPad. She ain't got an iPhone. She get all that stuff off her iPad. She talking stuff. She walked in here. Her phone did like this. It flipped out. It wasn't even a flip phone, but it flipped out. And she held it like this. That's what she said. She said. I didn't know they made cell phones that still was rotary. Boy, a rotary cell phone, huh? I believe it. Okay. Enough picking on Haley. I got stories, y'all. I got stories. It's been a crazy little time period. Hold on. Let me get my story up. All right. So, hold on, Haley. She's so impatient. I'm blaming you, Haley, for me taking all that. All right. Haley said, "Shut up." She knows she got a rotary cell phone. That is crazy. Ever seen a rotary cell phone one? Smack it out their hand. Stop that. Damn it. How dare you? If I see a motherfucker with a flip phone, I'm gonna, except my grandma, she still got a flip phone. But stop that. If you don't go into the 21st century already, goddamn it. Someone got a story. He said, this past week has been wild. It's okay, I'll take the blame. Yes, man, it's been wild, okay? Excuse me, hold on, y'all. Man. Luckily Cornbread in here, I ain't got to put sanitizer on my hand every few seconds. I sanitize all this when I get done. We're COVID free over here, god damn it. I'm gonna get COVID. I got a cold. It's not COVID, it's cold. God damn it. So, we got another story here. On April 12th, Fight for Air climb has been canceled due to ongoing closures of the Wyndham Springfield City Center. That's very disappointing because I had a crew of my gym members that were going to fight for some air, you know what I mean? Everyone but you is COVID free. Damn right. Black Superman, that's what they call me. I'm impervious to COVID, okay? This ain't even a cold I got. It is kryptonite fever. That's what it's called. I was around some kryptonite. Now I'm not feeling so well, you know what I mean? So you got to recover, all right? I never had COVID. Never, okay? Ain't got it. I stand on it, all right? While the event cannot proceed as planned. Hold on. We're talking about the Fight for Air. As the event cannot proceed as planned, registered participants will have several alternative options to climb for clean air and healthy lungs. So what? So hold on. You sign up for the walk up the window. What are you gonna walk at the park now? See, we're getting there. I don't read none of these stories before I put them up. Just whatever's in the news. And they say, yeah, it's like $1 million in damage there. Man, who did that? And why would you let that happen? You know what I mean? If I was a rich man, I would definitely buy the Wyndham, then kick everybody out that motherfucker, and this is where I stay at. I'm just saying. 400 rooms. I ain't never got to clean up one. I'm going when I soil the sheets on one, I'm gonna go to when I'm on the 5th floor and I soil all the sheets on the 5th floor, I'm going to the 6th floor. All right. And then by the time I get to the top, I'll hire me a house cleaner. So these opportunities include events on April 12th at the Orange Theory Fitness and Fit Club, as well as complimentary entries to failure to fight to feature, as well as complimentary entry to the future Fight for Air climb event. So they want you to go over to Orange Theory. Why couldn't y'all just come to Presidential Fitness? How about that? Orange Theory I'm not sure if they had the most donations. All right, we at the top. We a small gym. We are like 4th or 5th or 6th, can't remember, in the run-ins on donations. Okay, they're going over there. Holly says it's so disappointing because she was gonna be in it. She was representing the gym. But for questions, comments, or concerns, participants are encouraged to reach out via email. All right, you probably got the email if you're in there. If you don't expect you to get it from here. All right, but they don't pay me to promote. All right, but so they cut the water lines or something like that. They're looking into who did it. All the computer systems were damaged. That's a disgruntled employee. I used to work at the window. They want us to go walk on a machine or go to another city. Orange Theory was not above us last time I looked. Exactly. How y'all make that decision? Come fight for air with prayers. I'll make you pass out. Tell you that right now. If that's what you're looking for. If you want to fight for some air, you come to Presidential Fitness. And they say, what the hell? I know, right? You want to fight for air, Presidential Fitness is the place to be. Okay? Because I'll choke you up. Or you want to do some jiu-jitsu? Want to do a cardio class? Or maybe you just want to get knocked out, okay? In May, this is a little goal of mine. I'm going to not cuss at all online. I'm not going to cuss at all online. Let's see if I can do that. Just for May, though. I'm not trying to change up nothing. You will too, for real. I struggle in the morning workout some days. Just talking about fight for air. But you're always there. I appreciate it. Sorry I've been on lately. I'm talking about I wake up and I can't do nothing. I'm trying to get up. I'm usually I like to work out when I'm sick. It makes me feel better. Couldn't do it this morning. Just couldn't get up. So, but I got another story for you. If you don't know, around here at Real Ninjas Podcast, we are huge Jim Alman fans, okay? So, the Sangamon County coroner, Jim Alman, confirmed the identity of a 19-year-old. The 19-year-old man who was transported to EMS via the residence of 800 block of West Lenox. He got shot and killed. Cameron White, 19, of Stonington, Illinois, was pronounced dead and in the hospital. Hold on. Cameron White, I know him. I used to teach. I taught him. Hold on. Let me just make sure. If you didn't know, I'm a professional coach, boxing coach, MMA coach, all that stuff. Hold on. She said, shit, I took some days off too. No judgment. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Don't judge me. We listen, but we don't judge. Please don't be my friend. Hold on, man. Hold on, man. Okay, that's Cameron Whitehorn. That was the guy. That was the young man I used to teach boxing to. Cameron Whitehorn. Okay, so this I was about to say, dang, that's messed up. Young man, pretty good boy. So yeah, Jim Altman, he confirmed his death. So 19 is very young to be getting eliminated out here. And for you to see your kids pass is crazy, okay? I ain't gonna lie, I don't even want to see my mama pass. I hope I go before she goes sometimes, you know what I mean? So, because I don't know what I'm gonna do. My grandma, though, oh my gosh. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. I would rather go before my grandma, you know what I mean? Because I don't think I can take that. She was a second mom to me. My mom was a great mom, but she was a second mom to me. 1 second. Hold on. This is definitely a sales call. 1 second. Hello? 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 Say something. Say something. Why sales calls always call you but don't say nothing? They want to send you a text message right after it said, did you know his dad? I don't know his dad. What's his dad's name? Maybe I do know his dad. I don't know him. I just looked up, couldn't see a picture of Cameron White. But like I said, I got another story here for you. Haley says, they don't want that though. As a mom, I don't want to bury my child ever. I'll hear what you. Chris White? I don't know. Let's see. Is that his last name? Chris White? Let's see if I know him. So he died a few years ago. Damn. So father and son gone. Hold on. He ain't Whitehorn. Hold on. I know Chris Whitehorn. She's talking about Chris. I knew Chris Whitehorn. I knew him. I thought you meant Chris White. This guy's name is Cameron White, the young man that got killed. I know Chris Whitehorn. I did know him. Cool dude. He the one that signed his child up for my program. I mean, anybody who taking steps like that is usually a decent parent. Okay, I'm not gonna. I mean, I never saw no BS out of him. Said he had too much meds for his non-COVID. He had too much meds for his. I got too many meds, huh? Colds need to be taken care of also. Damn it! God damn it! It's only a cold I'm standing on. So shout out today, family. I got another story here though. I know when I'm picking out my stories, I like to get all the shootings and killings out the way when I do my stories. Haley says, I know, right? He sounds just like I did, and I'm just getting over it. I don't care what you say. All right, shoot, I don't got no COVID. COVID is gone. It's gone. Who got COVID? Ain't nobody got no COVID no more. Come on, man. That was fake. Have you heard about the side effects of taking the COVID shot? I just want to know, Heard of that? Hold on, let me see if I got the information on the side effects for COVID shots. Y'all talking about COVID. Hold on. We talking about COVID? Hold on. If y'all wanna, I was a smart one. I didn't get the COVID shot. All right, well, can't find the information I had on the COVID shot. All right. Gotta stop saying COVID so many times. They don't like when you say that. They don't like for you to actually talk about COVID because it's fake. How it says, side effects or you don't get COVID. Yes, there you go. I don't get no COVID. Me and my whole freaking house. Brian was the only one in the house that didn't get it. Men don't get COVID. Only women and children do. All right? No test needed. I did when it first came out, and I thought I was going to die when I got COVID the first time. See, I ain't never had COVID. Okay, if I had, look, I'm usually I'm ahead of the time. So if I had COVID, it was in 2015. That's when I had COVID. Okay, so I'm a couple steps ahead. All right. Here's the next story. Okay. 2 adults and 3 juveniles were arrested on April 3rd following a traffic stop. Arrested on April 3rd following a traffic stop on April 3rd. Why would you do that? Why would you say that twice, Channel 20? At 11:01 p.m., Springfield conducted a traffic stop on the 800 block of East Cedar Street as a part of an ongoing investigation. So somebody was snitching. During the stop, all 5 passengers in the vehicle were detained and the police recovered 3 firearms. The reason why some guys ride with underage people is so that they can take the charge, okay? And you're talking to a guy that's practiced that one time, you know, not one, a couple times, you know what I mean? So when you out doing your dirt, go get you a 16, 17-year-old to ride around with you. That's all his stuff, Your Honor. That's all his stuff, officer. Give me a slap on the wrist. He get a slap on the wrist. All right? Just being proactive. And it says they're the worst when it comes to reporting. Facts. Facts. But this is where I know I'm gonna get some local information. So I'm still rocking with them until they start posting fake news. All right. And I wouldn't even know. We don't talk about the Trump stuff. We don't talk about political stuff. We don't do that. All right. So if it is fake news, I don't see why you're faking news on murders in town. Okay. So that's why I stick to those things. Nothing political, nothing like that. But during the traffic stop, all 5 passengers in the vehicle were detained, and the police recovered 3 firearms. Hold on, I'm just going back over that. Like, they're repeating stuff. The firearms included a loaded Springfield Armory pistol, a Sharps Brother 222, an AR pistol with loaded magazines and a round in the chamber, and a loaded Smith & Wesson that had been reported stolen. All 5 occupants of the vehicle were arrested. Among them were juveniles who were transported to the Sangamon County Juvenile Detention Center, and 2 adults, they just said that, who were taken to the Sangamon County Jail. Of course, authorities have not released the names and the arrestees, and the investigation is underway. But yeah, they can't, well, let's hold on. They got booked April 3rd. So let's go ahead and see if we can, thanks to Sangamon County Mug Shots, we can see who got arrested that day. So let's check it out. On April 4th, gun charges. Hold on. I would like to say Springfield has the ugliest criminals I've ever seen. Okay, like I've never seen, like, take me to jail. My mugshot will be beautiful. I'm just saying. But I guess most people who get arrested aren't pretty. I mean, you live in a rough life, it sounds like. A lot of people have been arrested. What's the day? Today's the 8th. They got arrested on the 4th. Let's see. 3 juveniles and domestic battery. Well, they ain't gonna have the juveniles on here. Okay, so let's see if we can find the gun wielders. The Sangamon County mugshots are going to definitely post your picture, no matter what. You could be driving on suspended. You could be jaywalking and get arrested. They're gonna throw you out there. Next time I get arrested, I'm definitely sending Sangamon County mugshots a retainer of $100. Don't post my picture, you asshole. You know what I mean? Knock on wood. Because they get arrested any moment. You know what I mean? So I'm looking. Hold on. Who is this guy? Gotta put him on blast. Jamal Raymond White. Aggravated battery of a child under 13. Aggravated battery in a public place. Assault and disorderly conduct. We gotta throw him out there. All right. If you know that guy, send him a message. Let's stop beating up on the kids. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Hold on. Oh no. Oh no. Jalen Pierce. You know what? I ain't gonna throw her out there. If you wanna go, I mean, she only stole a little bit of stuff. You know what I mean? So I just find people in your presidential fitness gear. Yeah, that's happened a couple times. This is a gym for misfits. All right? You might run into some criminals here that like to get in shape. All right? Well, ex-criminals. I don't really allow criminals. And it's a woman's gym. So when you run in here, you might run into a lady who got a felony here too. Okay? They like to, yeah. Okay. Aggravated unlawful use of a weapon. Use of a weapon. Dang that. I don't know why these kids be smiling nowadays. With these, I don't know why these kids be smiling nowadays in the little shots, you know. So, back then, you know, in my day, we didn't smile on the mug shots, you know. We trying to find this dude. Hold on, there's a lot of people arrested today. Or maybe they put it up the day after. Yeah, they probably put it up the day after. Because I'm not seeing people who look like they steal cars. Hold on. Not steal cars, ride around and get me. You know, I don't see too many people doing that. Oh, okay. So, you know what? We're going to go for the day before. I'm sorry, y'all. Damn. It's a lot of stranglings going on. So it adds character. Yes, it does. It's a lot of stranglings going on. Okay. I'm gonna put them out there. Christian Sowers. Mind you, I don't think any. You know what? I feel like 90% of domestic violence is two-way. Just the man gonna get in trouble. So you shut the fuck up. God damn it. All right? That ain't me. I understand though. Get out my fucking ear. Just stop it. All right? You made me hit you. I ain't never hit a girl. I done body slammed the bitch though. She wouldn't let me out the door. It was 2 hours of me trying to get out the door. She wouldn't let me out the door. I ran to the back door. She wasn't faster than me. Just when you're running through a house is not enough room to get a good lead, a good stride on a bitch. You know what I mean? So anytime I got to the door, she right behind me and jumped on the door. You know what I mean? I don't want to beat your ass. So we doing the back and forth game all day. For like 2 hours. And then now when it's time for me to I'm trying to leave the situation, but now it's getting close to work time. All right, I gotta go to work. Bitch, you're gonna get slammed. Know that. So my dog look when you made that noise. But again, Christian Sour strangling his bitch around here. Christian Sours. I'm gonna do all strangulations get out. We got a harassment by telephone here. I'm looking for the gun wielders. If you would have called the cops, they would have took you to jail. Yes, you know what I mean? If I call the cops on this bitch, I might be going to jail. Okay, I've never been in a situation like that. For what I call the police, I've never dialed 911 in my life. Probably never will. The only way I will do that if somebody needs some help that I can't give them. But usually I'm not around those situations. But Cody, you are right. If she keeping me hostage, she literally kidnapped me, slam this bitch, get out my way. You know what I mean? Shoot. And I'm a professional fighter. Motherfucker get fucked up. Okay? Shoot. But no, I just boom. I make sure she hit flat on the ground so you know that little that I can't breathe. The real I can't breathe. Bam! I just stepped over. Walked. That's right, bitch. Okay, sure. Get on out of here. I gotta get to work. All right. So like I said, I don't think domestic batteries are too wet. Okay. 90% of the time. We got those men and women out here that are just haul off and steal off on you for no reason, but we ain't talking about that. Another domestic battery, striking, throwing hands on this bitch. Derwin Steffens. We're gonna go ahead. I'm just trying to find who was holding them guns the other day, and then we running into a plethora of lady beaters. I never knew how many domestic violence cases it is until Sangamon County mugshots. Everybody be going to jail for smacking their bitch up. And there's a lot of girls on here with domestic batteries too, so I'm not mad at them. Look, we got a dude on here with a suspended license they put on. You don't stop outing these guys. Domestic battery. Brittany Dennison. She look like she beat dudes. Look at her. No, she look like she's strong. Stronger than normal. I'm just looking for these gun wielders, all right? We got this guy coming up. He's in the story I got coming up. I don't know if y'all heard about this guy. That guy right there, you know what I mean? But I'm about to talk about him here in a second. Nope, I can't find the gun wielders. The people who was running around with them guns. I can't find them, all right? So, but it's okay. Next story. Dennis Rodman ain't dead. For some reason, this April Fool's, everybody went to say some stars weren't alive. What they say? A couple people. Muhammad Ali's daughter, Layla Ali, they said she was dead. She didn't pass. they said Dennis Rodman was dead. He said, "Hey, nigga, I'm alive." Okay. They said Morgan Freeman was dead, which is believable sometimes. I'll tell you that. That's a believable thing if they put that on there. But Dennis Rodman is okay, y'all. Don't worry. I'm not sure if y'all ever was worried about Dennis Rodman. You know what I mean? But rest assured, Dennis Rodman isn't dead. Okay. Got another story here. This is the celebrity section of Morn'n Ninjas. I'm gonna figure out a little chime intro. We're building Morn'n Ninjas up as we go. Okay. Getting the right format. Somebody need to pay us because we're very funny and we can do a lot of good stories. So this is, like I said, the celebrity portion. You know, no Diddy's on here today. Not today. Which is crazy. Where is the Diddy trial updates? I haven't heard nothing about that in the last month or so, maybe 2. Okay, but rapper and singer Sean Kingston and his mother has been convicted in a $1 million fraud scam. I never trust fat niggas that sing. I can't never trust them. Okay, I met a couple of them, and nigga, excuse my language. I know we got white people watching right now, but that's just how I talk. But I never trust fat niggas that sing. All right, never have. I don't know. I mean, you're lying. God damn it, you're lying. Stop lying to these bitches. You're way too beautiful, girl. Shut the fuck up. Okay, you're a fucking lie. That is a booger wolf, and I'm standing on it. Okay. And we said, "Oh shit, I forgot about him. He been under the radar, stealing millions. That's why. A fraud case, man." Hold on, I got another phone call coming in. I know it's a sales call. Hello? Hello? Are you there? Hello? Hello? They ain't saying nothing. Just sitting there breathing. But the U.S. Department of Justice said on March 28th, a federal jury in Miami convicted Kingston Paul Anderson, known as Sean Kingston, and his mother, Janice Eleanor Turner, on charges of conspiracy to commit wire fraud and 4 counts of wire fraud. The duo orchestrated a scheme to defraud luxury merchandise vendors of over $1 million in property. God damn. Can you hear me? I like to prank them when they call me sometimes. That's why I answer them. I like to play. If somebody call me and I answer and they talk back to me, I'm gonna put it on speakerphone so y'all can check me out. But from April 2023 to March 2024, Anderson contacted victims via social media platform to purchase high-end merchandise. After negotiating deals, he invited sellers to his upscale home in Broward County. Using his celebrity status to gain their trust, Anderson promised social media promotions and mentioned high-profile celebrities as potential referrals, according to the court records. I don't give a fuck how much money you got. I feel like the more money you got, the more likely you are to steal some money. You think that's the other way around? The least money you have, the more likely you are to steal something. No, you don't got no money. You don't even like money. You don't got none. You don't like money? But a motherfucker who getting money, I feel they like money. They're more likely to take your shit. All right? Definitely a fucking singer or rapper. Come on now. Like, those talents are talents, but it don't come with financial literacy. Just like an NBA player or a football player. After 5 years out of the NFL, they usually butt broke. All right? Same thing with I'm getting mad calls. This is my last one. Hello. And hung up. God damn it. Somebody playing on my phone right now? I know these are not real numbers, okay? But normally I just pause them, but since Cornbread not here, I can entertain some shit. And then call back. Hold on. Hello. Yes. What was that? Oh. Who is this? Oh, look. Haley on the phone playing around. Look at that. Oh, she over here laughing. Couldn't even keep a straight face. So, hello. Yeah, look at you. Look at you. Over here playing. It's all good. Well, thank you, Haley. I needed that in my life. Thank you. Appreciation. She's silly. What was you going to say? I'm calling about your Google listing. Shut up, Haley. Okay, I'm just messing with you. Thank you. I needed that. That was a good laugh. Felt it in my belly. So again with Sean Kingston, he had a couple referrals. Well, said he had some referrals from stars and stuff. I'm good at pranking. I'll sit there and talk to you for an hour, won't crack a laugh, and I am being funny at the same time. It's a talent you have to develop. Hey, okay. When payment is due, talking about Sean Kingston in this situation, the DOJ said Anderson, Department of Justice said Anderson or Turner sent fake wire receipts as payments for luxury items, including the bulletproof Escalade watch. A bulletproof Escalade, watches, and a 237-inch LED TV. The funds never cleared, leading the victims to grow suspicious. Despite numerous attempts to contact Anderson or Turner, the victims told the investigators that they were either never paid or only received payments after legal action or law enforcement were involved. They tried to get you. Sean Kingston is way too beautiful, girl. For all y'all, okay? Do we got another song? The Department of... Why? Sean Kingston, of all people, you will feel is accredited musical artist? Fuck no. He's not even from the United States, I would say. His name's Sean Kingston. He was Jamaican talking. But you know, Shaggy wasn't actually Jamaican either. So, what else? The Department of Justice says sentencing hearings for Anderson and Turner are scheduled July 11th. They face up to 20 years in prison. What? Wonder if he will be singing that in prison. But he ain't gonna sing that one. Or if it do become that, it's gonna be I'm just too beautiful, boy. Come and put it in my hole. You got me suicidal. I can't take it no more. You're way too beautiful, boy. Come and put it in my hole. That's what he's gonna be singing. But I hope you. He can be doing all type of stuff. Fraud, get your fraud on. I want to fraud some shit too sometimes. You know what I mean? Where's my lick at? Look, I swear I've only worked hard for every dollar I've ever had. Only worked hard for every dollar I've ever had. I want to scam too. Where's my scam? Can I get a Bitcoin scam going on? Something like that. I want to be in a bank and I want to be able to steal $13 from every person. Every person in the bank, I'll steal $13 out of their account. All right? I don't know. Let's see. How many people are usually customers of a bank? How many people? How many customers? No. How many clients do a bank normally have? We're gonna go Bank of America. 69 million consumers and small businesses altogether. So if I took $13, I don't know why 13. I just want plus tax. You know what I mean? So I want 10. I'm gonna tax you $3. I'm taxing that to the shit ton. Yes, it's more than I thought. Yeah, I figured it was up there. Yes, 13 times 69 million. Is that what they said? 58 million. Hold on. I said 69. Ain't even smoked this morning. Speaking of smoking, I just don't feel like it, but on Morn'n Ninjas, I'm on smoke. That's $750 million. You know, and that's the scam that's what I'm trying to do. A little scam, light scam, little sprinkle of theft there. You know what I mean? A little sprinkle. You ain't gonna miss $13. Give me that $13. Where can I want that scam. Tell you, I worked hard for every dollar I ever had. I'm getting sick of it. But got another story. This is still some celebrity news. Y'all might not know who this guy is. Well, I know Haley do. She old enough. A little sprinkle. Just a little sprinkle. You know what I mean? Just a little something. That's all. Just stealing a little bit. Right? I'm going to steal a lot. But of a little bit. A little bit of stealing. Okay? But, Haley, this might have been a little bit before your time. Me and your time. Hey, Holly know who this person is. Know that. All right. So, Jay North, who started as the toe-headed, T-O-W, headed. I never heard of that. All right. Uh-oh. She said, you look familiar. Morn'n Ninjas. Thanks for tuning in, Holly. Heather. Too many H's. We got Holly, Heather, and Haley on today. Too many H's today. But, two-headed. It's one word. Google it for me. Two-headed. It says, see, she know who this is. She didn't even say, why you playing, Brad? So, who you calling old? Triple H over here. I know, right? But Jay North, who started as the toe-headed mischief maker on TV, Dennis the Menace, for 4 seasons, started in 1959, has died at the age of 73. All right. That's all you need to know. I ain't gonna go in on his life story, which they definitely. It's a couple scrolls. There's a couple. I can't read all that. Not about Dennis the Menace. But shout out to Dennis the Menace. He definitely was a part of my childhood, even though it was past his time. Nick at Night was awesome. Okay. Nick at Night was my shit. Bob Newhart. I don't know if you know that, Haley. Haley, you kind of not too young. Ain't no such thing. Except when it comes to fellation. But I got another story. So off of the celebrity stuff, the celebrity stick. Shout outs to Dennis the Menace and his family. I was a fan. All right. I remember my mom had a Dennis the Menace belt. It had a comic strip on it. And she had an Annie belt too. And say, yes, Dennis the Menace. You know that because of the cartoon. You did not watch the show. I don't care what. You can't convince me that you watched Dennis the Menace, the black and white show. All right. Haley, I don't think Nick at Night was around when you was old enough to watch Nick at Night. But got another story. The Danville police are questioning a person of interest after a body was found in his residence and was ruled a homicide. Holly, we know you watched it. I just said it was part of your time. I just said it was part of your time. She said my grandma used to watch it. Okay, I'll give you a pass. My grandma used to watch some stuff too. Y'all remember General Hospital? So all the old black and white shows, yeah. General Hospital. My favorite old show was Walker, Texas Ranger. Or then we can go, in the heat of the night, I got troubles on wall. In the heat of the night, I don't know the words that part. But hold on, it won't be long, so you can ride. You'll be all right. In the heat of the night, in the heat of the night. There you go. There you go. I had to hit it. I love Nick at Night. Them shows I watched on a regular TV. All the shows I watched on a regular TV started being on there. Oh, so yeah, they started putting regular. We got old. The stuff that was new to us ended up getting on Nick at Night. That's when you're old. Okay? That's when you're old. My TV did this. I bet you, Haley, you didn't have a TV with knobs on it. I bet you didn't. I said my grandma recorded General Hospital on her VCR every day. Yeah. So yep, those soaps, Days of Our Lives. Days is still around. That's crazy. Shout outs to John. He's like one of the most popular characters. Probably been on there for like 40 years, 50 years. Died at like 80. They don't never stop working on soap operas. You held that note there. Yeah, that's I'm a retired musician. Okay, I only make songs and sing for my enjoyment now instead of trying to get on. Said knobs and rabbit ears with full. Yeah. I grew up most of my life. And it says we did when I was little. I have pictures of them in the background, but I don't remember that. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. You don't, okay, I'll give it to you. It might have been an overlap for you, you know what I mean? But, yeah. Nigga, my mom used to tell me, go change that TV for me. You know what I mean? Got to get up. And wasn't no remotes back then. Zero remotes. TVs did not have remotes to them back then. All right? You had to get up. And it was like only 7 channels. Most of my life, I didn't have a TV. TVs cost back then. So they cost now, but 32-inch now ain't shit. That's like $100, if that. You know what I mean? But you want a 22-inch back then? Shit cost. Okay? I didn't have a TV half. I didn't have a TV half most of my childhood. I'm gonna say that. Let me say. Grandma always had cable for some reason though. My mom couldn't afford no cable, but how grandma afforded cable all the time. We need cable over here, mama. And we need a TV that only half of it, or on the other half worked. We had a TV and only half of the screen will come in. I used to go over there trying to look at TV, trying to look underneath the part that ain't showing. Never worked, okay? See, yep, grandma always had the shit. Grandma always had the shit. Man, never had no air, but at grandma's house, don't touch my air. You turn it off, I don't care how cold you are. Grandma said don't touch the air, okay? Don't you touch that air. Back to the homicide. Oh yeah, see, grandma had TV in the kitchen and all. TV in the kitchen, Grandma had a carpet. They had no carpet growing up. Feet cold everywhere. Feet dirty as shit. Okay? Cause walking on linoleum all day. What else grandma had? My grandma had a gold tooth. Not no more. She took it out and got a new tooth in, but my grandma had a legit gold tooth. I knew she was a gangster. I wonder if she still got the tooth. Call my grandma right now. See if grandma got the tooth. Said mine did. LOL. Watch Wheel of Fortune during dinner. Grandma always had a TV somewhere.
Hello?
Hey, Grandma.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm all right. I saw you call me earlier. I was working, but I got a question for you, Grandma.
Good.
Do you still got your gold tooth?
Do I still got one?
Your gold tooth. Now, I know it ain't in your mouth. I'm saying, do you still have the gold tooth,
I
though?
got it, but I don't know where it's at right now. I got it put up somewhere.
Oh, okay, sure. I want that one day.
Kalina had asked for that. I told Kalina she got it.
Oh, man. Well, we got to wrestle for it. Oh, dang, man. No, I want that. I want it, Grandma.
You know.
Oh, okay. If I find it, I'm keeping it. She can't have it.
Put it out my mouth, you know.
Yes, ma'am.
But I put it somewhere, but I don't know exactly where it's put up in one of my bags somewhere. I don't know what about.
Okay, good. Well, Kalina can't.
You better tell me that get a ticket.
I'm gonna bring you your tickets. Give me like an hour, Grandma. I'll bring you your tickets.
I got $10 here.
Okay, I'll grab it for you, Grandma.
All right, then.
All right, later.
Okay.
Bye. My grandma always up too. I ain't never seen my grandma sleep. Never have. To this day, if you call my grandma at 3 in the morning, she gonna pick it up in 2 rings tops. Okay? Hello? Wide awake. Oh. I love your grandma. She's my grandma now. I lost mine years ago. Sorry for that. My kids say my kids only got one grandma, my mom. My mom's still alive. No, not much. My kids got both their grandmas. Mom's so stupid. But their mother don't have her grandma. That's what I meant to say. And they said they was like, you lucky that that's cool that your grandma's still alive. I said, huh? I never thought about my grandma not being around. You know what I mean? Yeah, great grandma. So a lot of people my age, grandmas aren't around. You know what I mean? So I really do cherish my grandma. She was like a second mom to me. I see her at least 3 or 4 days a week. I'm the favorite grandchild also, Grandma. I don't care what you say. You're not going to ever say it. I'm the favorite grandchild. I should get the 2. Hold on. Let me call my sister. Hold on. We got to fight about this too. Said nobody thinks about that until it happens. Grandma just always been there. Always been there. I'm calling my sister right now. I'm staking claim on the tooth. Sis got about 18 kids. She definitely by her phone somewhere. She know I'm calling about that tooth. She ain't gonna answer. You not gonna answer? If you don't answer the next ring, I get the tooth. One more time. Tooth mine. The tooth is mine. Taylor said, my great grandma lived until 94, so I'm the youngest daughter. Got to meet her 90 years apart. She passed away last year. Oh, sorry to hear that. My great grandma will be 115 this year if she was still alive. She passed when she was 86. And not of anything. I'm talking about my great grandma walked everywhere, was actually in shape for her age, okay, and walked everywhere. Didn't have to pay for no bus rides. That's how cool she was. You know what I mean? I think that's where I get my coolness from. You know what I mean? Well, you ain't got to get no bus ride. You ain't got to pay for the bus. You know what I mean? You a beast. My grandmother is 81. She just turned 81 in January. Yeah. One thing, the one thing I remember about my great grandma, I remember a lot of things. She didn't pass until I was about like 10 or 11. You know what I mean? And she was a gangster. I'll tell you that right now. She what she do? She was the lady who will whip you with a switch. Like, go outside and give me a switch off the tree. She had a switch tree. She planted this tree just to get switches off of it. My grandma planted a tree. My great grandma planted a tree to pull switches off of it. That'll be toxic these days, but that was good parenting back then. All right, you saw that tree when you walked up and saw that tree, you're like, damn, I don't want none of those. And for some reason, every branch on there was switch able. Okay, like it wasn't no big ass like this. It was them one of those. Taylor said she got some years left in her. She sounds spunky as hell. Spring chicken, man. My grandma, she walk everywhere. She's walk everywhere with my grandma. In shape, also. I'm gonna say that she watch what she eats. She gets down on the holidays, but other than that, grandma like chicken. I do a lot of her grocery shopping. I ain't gonna say most of it. I'm gonna say I do about 35. I would push it to 45. I'm gonna give my other family members some type of credit. Even though I'm the favorite grandchild, I'm gonna give you some type of credit. All right. So I do about 35. I'm gonna say 30% of her grocery shopping. All right. So grandma eats good, and she like just usually bakes stuff. You know what I mean? She stopped frying stuff for her a long time ago. If somebody wants something to eat though, she'll fry it up for you though. Even though you're not in the gym, you still got to work on the jump shot. You know what I mean? So she still got to fry that chicken. So she never forget half. We was talking about body. I do that. I go off topic a lot. But a nigga had a body in his house. They start questioning about him. On April 7th, around noon, Danville police responded to the 700 block of Sherman Street after a 911 call was received about a dead body in the residence. Officers arrived, located the body immediately, and initiated a crime scene investigation. The Illinois Police Crime Scene Unit assisted the Danville Police Department. After further investigation, the Vernon County Coroner's Office, he ain't no Jim Alman, know that. You know what I mean? Kylie Davis says, I think your sister might be the favorite, LOL. She's getting the two. No! My sister is the oldest grandchild. I'm the second oldest. I'm the oldest male grandchild. My sister don't even stay in Springfield. So she's not the favorite. She's not the favorite. If you ain't running around here, my grandma called me for about to go pay. She need to play her lottery. She need her lottery tickets. She needs a pack of water a week. I might give her like 4 for the month. You know what I mean? So I gotta come over here and buy water like every week. She needs. She goes through bread like a motherfucker though. You know what I mean? Call. I need some more bread. Gotcha, grandma. When my grandma called me, I can show up. She's not the favorite. Don't play with me, okay? And she not getting that gold too. I'm making my point to go find this gold too. You know what? I guarantee you, all her grandkids want that gold too. Like not after she passed or nothing like that. It's just grandma, okay? She said, what the fuck? So was dude in the house chilling with a dead body? Let's see. After further investigation, the non-Jim Almans identified the male victim on the scene as 41-year-old Monty E. Peplow. An autopsy will be completed tomorrow. And Danville Department does not believe there is a further threat to the community. And the Danville Police Department is currently questioning the person of interest in the incident. So they're not giving who is the perpetrator. So probably so. Motherfuckers weird. But it said it was a homicide. It was ruled like a homicide. So a motherfucker chilling. I understand why you chilling in the house with a dead body. You made dead. Okay, I understand. I'm gonna read this story, and I'm gonna go into the comments because this has people in an uproar. All right. So, Nicholas J. Kamueller was arrested in connection with the death of 51-year-old Gerald P. Fahey. Has been released from jail under pre-trial conditions. Okay, so he murdered a man, allegedly, and now he's out on the streets right now. Sangamon County State's Attorney John C. Millhouse and Kamueller said Cam Mueller. I'm sorry, I hate stupid fucking name. Cam Mueller, that's his name. Okay. So John said that Cam Mueller is charged with a DUI and has been released on conditions that include non-alcoholic consumption and no possession of firearm. So how the motherfucker get killed? Commuter next court date is May 8th. Hold on. Now I gotta go to Sangamon County mug shots real quick. Because his mug shot was on there. And I need to know why. Or what happened. What has he actually been charged with? So, hold on. He's like a big deal on here today. Or recently. Hold on, bear with me. That's why it works good with two people here. Shit. Off topic. What do you think this guy was arrested for? I think they took the murder charge away. He claims self-defense. Okay, all right, true. Look, I am a law-abiding citizen sometimes. Normally. I say about 97% of my life now has been law-abiding. You know what I mean? Shit. Anytime I was breaking some laws or some crimes, they was justified. These justified crimes. But as of 5 days ago, he was charged with first-degree murder and aggravated discharge of a firearm. But he didn't have a gun? He claimed self-defense? Okay. Let's check out some of these comments. A lot of racist people in here. An old friend of mine said those charges will get dropped to manslaughter he will do 5 to 8 years. That was 4 days ago. He already called it. My friend John, he's even been to prison a couple times. I know that. Said he had one. He shot the guy. I get it, but you just heard him say he wasn't charged with he didn't have a firearm. I just read it. After John said that, Naomi said, I'm friends with her on here. He said he won't get manslaughter because he continued to fire 3 separate times, which is overkill and an execution. All that self-defense was over at that point. Nigga, I'm killing you. I don't give a fuck. If I'm in danger, I'm the one that gets to stop the onslaught of self-protection, okay? I'm going bop, 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 okay? Give me one more, okay? So that dude pictured, hit a lady. The lady called the victim. He showed up trying to fight dude in the picture, and the guy shot the victim multiple times. From what I read, Holly says, sounded like self-defense until he shot the guy several times while he was face down. Fuck yeah. Who says he's not going to get back up? I'm going to put it to the back of the head. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put my foot on the back of his head. Bow! Oh shit, motherfucker! I'm gonna end you. I was cussing your bitch out. You better come over here correct, okay? Because I'll cuss you out, and obviously I'll end you. We'll hear some more about the story. That's not a body cam, but he had a FOIA card and a concealed carry. Okay. So hold on. So how about we do this? How about we do this? We go read the original story. Gonna read the original story. Said there really was no reason for the boyfriend to go after him. The cops were there. She was fine. Okay. Man, he fucked around and found out. I don't like the comments on here. Somebody said, "White on white crime." Where's the outrage? All right, stupids, McNupits, stupider McNupiters. But he out here right now. Oh, he out here right now. One person they better not let go is Sean Grayson. But I'm going to say he got the lawyer there to get him off. Tell you that right now. Sean Grayson got a fire-ass lawyer. He actually the best one in Springfield. Look, we got to put this domestic battery asshole on point. Faye and Poacher. We don't like domestic batteries around here, okay? Against men or women. Faye. But yeah, going after a motherfucker, the police there, you might meet, shit. Damn, so he shot him in front of the police? So he got witnesses that said it was self-defense. I like Sangamon County mugshots because they hashtag them, and when they hashtag them, you can push the hashtag and you can see all the times they got arrested and posted on this page, at least. Not every time they've been arrested, though. I'll see you, Haley. 1 second. I was trying to find something, but I'm kind of high now. I can't remember what I was looking for. So, Haley said, Holly, no. And someone said, why would she call him? But when I got rear-ended pulling into the gym, my husband was the first person I called. Hold on. Someone said, why would she call him? I mean, yeah, you're supposed to call your man. He's supposed to come here calmly, though, okay? It's all on camera for McDonald's. Shit, send me the link if you've seen it. I'd like to see it. I'll determine, in the court of prayers, I am the president, So I'll determine what happened here, okay? Thank you. So if you got it, send it. Of course, your man should be called. The man shouldn't have went after the guy. Yeah. I think that's what she was saying in the first place, Haley. Hold on, what she said? Holly said there was really no reason for the boyfriend to go after him. Yeah, definitely got. And I think Haley was saying, not that you shouldn't call him. You know what I mean? Yeah. I didn't see the link, but it's outlined on the news article. Haley said, yeah, I would expect him to pull up and beat anyone's ass. I have enough rage to do. Oh, I wouldn't expect him. I thought you said you would. That's crazy. I wouldn't expect him to pull up and beat anybody's ass. I have enough rage to do that myself. Don't you do it either, goddammit. Unless, well, definitely not when motherfuckers, I always thought I could see a motherfucker with a gun. You know what I mean? Unless it's on you got some loose fitting jeans, bell bottoms, baggy leg jeans, and it's on you got an ankle mount, got it in the ankle holster. Guns are pretty visible. And if you got a concealed carry, that don't mean it's supposed to be hidden. So that means it was out. It was out. So you can see I got me a gun on my hip, and you gonna come at me, huh? Okay. So he's out. Hide your husbands. He shoot husbands. Oh, okay. So it was on the passenger seat. He grabbed it when he got out. But that ain't how you supposed to have it in the car. He should get some type of gun. Well, it's a tricky case right here. You ain't supposed to have it sitting on your front seat. It's supposed to be in the glove box or something like that. Because brandishing it would be a threat. You know what I mean? So let's say you pulled up to McDonald's, and you got your gun sitting in the seat. No, motherfucker, I'll fuck everything up over here. You ain't gonna say you trying to shoot nobody, but just having it out is a threat. So it got to be on you invisible when you out and about, though. I think so. Said, CC, concealed carry does mean you can have it hidden. Oh, okay. I didn't think it's supposed to be hidden. It's a concealed carry. It's because I got it. You know what I mean? I think it's just called. Sometimes they put names on stuff to make you feel better. Well, I guess so. I'm not big on gun laws. Why do I need a law for a gun? I don't get it. Just don't shoot nobody for no reason. Simple as that. She talking about, don't whoop nobody. She said, I won't, but I sure thought about it. Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it. Heather says, technically you're not supposed to carry if you've been drinking. That too, though. Yeah, you can't carry that which is crazy, because I'm drunk and I got my gun around me. Somebody still might attack you, But he got a DUI. So the guy walked up and punched him while he was sitting in the car. I'm about to blow your fucking face off, not me. If I was this guy right here, I would blow your face off. He doesn't look like he got traps. Oh, these traps, you know what I mean? He don't look like he got no biceps, nothing like that, to be, to go whoop a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Shit, but you better watch the fuck out. I'm sitting in my car. Bam! Bop, bop! Bop! Bitch! What the fuck? Hit me and I'm in my car? God damn it. I'm extra. I'm no. Holly said that you can't have it when you're out drinking. Man, so I can't have it in my car? That's tricky shit though. It's tricky shit though. He doesn't look like he has shit. Yeah, he gotta have to, man, he got a pistol for a reason. This is a bitch nigga. Holly said he opened the car door thinking he was a tow truck driver for the accident, but it was the boyfriend who punched him. Yeah, man. Man, like if you've never been hit by a man, and then it's a surprise hit by a man. I didn't get to square up. I was in my car. That'll make you pretty furious. This gonna get dropped though. If he hit him first, you know what I'm saying? Said he got a beer gut, huh? Oh shit. You know what I mean? He's out doing what he was doing. I believe you. My cousin got a text sitting in his car and pulled his on the man. The guy ran off. He was waiting on the pizza. The guy was going to rob him, I guess. Yeah, when you try to rob somebody, you'll run off if a motherfucker grab a pistol. But if you hit on some protect my woman shit, sometimes, you know, because protect my woman, protect my family, protect my kids, stuff like that, I am seeing red, okay? And gun or not, I'm still in. But I'm not a guy that's instantly turned to seeing red, though. You know what I mean? It should it take a little second. But I will fuck you up about my family, okay? Just know that. And, so yeah, if you call me and I'm coming to protect you, I'm on 10. You know what I mean? I'm usually a little more calmer though. We already said that. All right. No, crazy story. I hope somebody. I mean, if it's self-defense, look, a motherfucker shouldn't be fighting nobody. Definitely running up, hitting motherfucker in the car. Shouldn't do that. But sometimes you gotta get down. Sometimes you gotta get down. You know what I mean? So don't run up on me. You know what I mean? Shoot, because I'm not the one to pull a gun out unless I see a gun, and if I probably don't got one on me. I'm 100%. I should never. I'm not carrying a gun ever. Okay, should is at the crib. I'll protect the crib. I'll protect myself with these, or being in shape. I'm gonna. Y'all can't see my legs. I'm trying to do it again. I'm ready. Okay. Like, what are you doing? Chopping sushi? No. No, when the coyote trying to get out the way for the anvil to fall on him, and he don't move, I'm moving though. Okay? I'm moving. So, got another story. Say it ain't so. This is, look, I'm gonna tell you, y'all know who this is. Do you know who this? Oh, excuse me. Do you know who this is? Hey, let me know. I mean, you should, but his heyday in his genre might not be what you like. Okay. So, hey, Holly, do you know who this is? You know who this is. I don't want to give him too much praise before I read this story, though. I see the headline. I don't want to give him too much praise. Well, I'll praise him after I read the story. I said make the picture bigger. Yep, you don't know who this is. Tell you that right now. I'm gonna make it real big for you. Look at this. Look at that. They call him. I ain't even gonna say that. You're gonna Google it. No, what do Android phones got? Exploring. What Android phone? You're gonna AOL it on your. She said, I don't think so, but I can't see it. Look at them now. Look at them now. What they got on the Android? AOL search. Yeah. AOL search. If I told you what they call them. Think about it. See, that's how young you is. Man, I know you heard of the name though. Holly, you still don't know? Holly probably would reverse Google image in it or something. Fucking cheater. No cheating. I know you don't know who it is because it goddamn Safari on my phone. Said goddamn Safari on my phone. I don't think so. Google search. So look. Yeah, y'all definitely know the name. This is the Muscles from Brussels. Jean-Claude Van Damme, okay? Jean-Claude Van Damme, all right? Jean-Claude Van Damme. I know y'all know the name. Y'all can't tell me you don't know the name. Y'all know the name. I'm ending all lives. No more. I'm just talking shit. I ain't gonna do that. If you don't know this, if you don't know the name, I'm gonna be upset with both of you. Okay. But about this, actor and martial arts Jean-Claude Van Damme is reportedly facing criminal charges in Romania. God damn. Antenna 3, which is a CNN affiliate, said a complaint was recently filed with the Romanian Directorate for Investigation, Organization, Crime, and Terrorism. God damn, the DIICOT, that's the name of that. Said, oh, LOL, I only see him on the old movies. He didn't look like that. Man, he's still strikingly handsome. What are you talking about? He ain't aged a day. Still looking 24 over here. Let me stop praising this man. I don't know, he just got hit with some Romanian charges. Says after the actor knowingly engaged in sexual activity with multiple women who were trafficked. Man, I'm guessing trafficked women are like lobster. Okay. What's the name? I was doing some work shit. Jean-Claude Van Damme. Jean-Claude Van Damme. Now, I'll guarantee you, your husband's an actual fan. Like, I guarantee you this. If he's not, you know what? So I'm gonna just have a talk with him on the bingo and puff because you're coming to that. If you don't know who Jean-Claude Van Damme is, no, if he's not an active fan and might possibly kamikaze goer of Jean-Claude Van Damme, we're having a talk on 420. Okay, just let him know that. But he was out here, like I said, I think trafficked women is like the caviar of bitches, maybe I don't know, or the blowfish of that. You ain't supposed to eat blowfish because it can kill you. So I'm guessing trafficked women are like caviar. You know what I mean? I don't know. You know what I mean? Because only stars are involved with this. Said he was in prison for like majority of his life, so he probably doesn't know. No, but look, unless he went to jail. Well, you got that. He's a little bit over 40. So he is a fan of John. If he went to jail for a long time, he is definitely a fan of Jean-Claude Van Damme. Let me know. Ask your man, hey, are you a fan? Just say this. Are you a fan of Jean-Claude Van Damme? No. On a scale of 1 to 10, how big of a fan are you to Jean-Claude Van Damme? 1 being not at all, 10 being you want to meet him. So 5. So I would think your husband, being old as fuck and went in for most of his life, I would say he would be a 7, as in I will watch his movies. I will definitely watch his movies. That's a 7. Okay. Or a 7 is you watch at least 5 of his movies. Okay. let me know. She said, gotta type this in my notes so I'll forget it. So, one more time. Ask your man, how much of a fan are you of John Claude Van Damme on a scale of 1 to 10? 1 being not at all, 10 being you want to meet him, a 5 is that you've seen at least 2 of his movies, a 7 is 5 of his movies. So you can pretty much determine in between there, all right? I would say I'm a 9. I would like to meet him, but I would never go out my way to meet him. No, you know what I mean? So, but I have seen at least 15 of his movies. If he got 15, I done seen it. And now he enjoying caviar of trafficking. The media outlet said that at least 5 women were involved. The women, according to the report, were allegedly trafficked by a criminal group led by Morn'n Ninjas, a Romanian businessman who owns a modeling agency. The outlet, citing the attorney, said the women were in a state of vulnerability with the suspicion that they were exploited within the meaning of the article of Criminal Code 182. So she said, I asked him, okay, would you text him? Waiting on a reply. Van Damme, who was 64, rose to fame during the 80s. Not in the sea. If he been in half of his life, I'm 41, born in 84. So if he was 78, if he was born between 75 and 78, he 100% is a John Claude Van Damme fan. 100%. A few of his biggest roles include hits from the 90s such as Cyborg, yes. Street Fighter, yes. Ooh, he a John Claude Van Damme hater? Said he sucks. What? But he know who he is though. But suck at what? You tell me what he suck at. Being a martial arts god, doing terrific martial arts movies. This is the white Bruce Lee. Okay? Come on. The muscles from Brussels? Oh man, how dare him? How dare saying John Claude Van Damme is weak to me is like saying acting. No, okay. He ain't the best actor. That ain't what you're watching the movie for. That ain't what you're watching the movie for. That ain't what you're watching the movie for. The storyline, his acting ain't gotta be good because the storyline good. The story good. And his ass kicking is good. Of course, Bruce Lee number 1. Bruce Lee. See, that's why he don't like John Claude Van Damme. Me personally, I feel like since Bruce Lee ain't from here and he's not from here, I can still like these people. But if we go on American action fighting too, motherfucking Arnold Schwarzenegger, you can't beat. He ain't from here either. That's how I'm a Arnold Schwarzenegger fan. I say Arnold Schwarzenegger and Bruce Lee is on the same level to me. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna give the edge to my boy Arnold, just because he had more hit movies. Okay, he was. Don't everybody talk about Bruce Lee no more. That's messed up. That is messed up. I just thought about that. I ain't heard nothing, no references to him in a long time. So, my boy, he out here eating caviar, traffic chicks, and he's in trouble. So, I really hope he get out of that shit, actually. Hopefully you didn't know. We don't like trafficking around here. But hoes are hoes. I don't give a fuck. Okay? They be taught us. I don't want to, like, a lot of times, like Cassie. You was with Diddy. And you telling me you was a good person? You telling me you was with Diddy and you a good person? Fuck you, man. Fuck you, bitch. You tripping. That's why I think she was a part of, he didn't traffic shit with her. She a freak out here. There you have it. Now we don't got Diddy around. You know what I mean? Shit, man, I didn't have to, look, fucking Diddy party. I wasn't invited, okay? He didn't invite me. I ain't disrespected, okay? If some little kids and stuff was being used in these situations, now I understand, but I haven't heard nothing like that. I ain't really been following the case either. But fuck a Diddy party. Fuck Diddy, but he did give us Biggie Smalls, who was gay to me, you know what I mean? But one of my favorite rappers, but he definitely sucked a dick before. 100% Biggie Smalls sucked a dick. Tupac has too. But Puff Daddy, Diddy, that's what we used to call Puffy. Diddy used to, he brought you SWV, B5, the locks, man. I don't fucks with Diddy. I still, just like I don't really fuck with R. Kelly, but if he dropped a song today, I'm bumping it. Know that, okay? Just know that. We miss you, Kels. Is that wrong to say? We miss you, Kels. Ain't no R&B. If R. Kelly was still around, it would definitely still be R&B ain't been the same since that nigga been locked up. How about that? Ain't no more R&B because that was the king. The king has died. Nobody was able to take on the throne. Motherfucking Usher is inside Vegas skating, okay? Usher couldn't even keep the genre alive. R. Kelly was keeping R&B alive. They had to end them because R&B is about love mostly. And if you still have a nigga out here singing songs like he sung, goddamn it, he definitely put some love in a lot of bitches. You know what I mean? So they need that love out of them bitches. Lock them up. Now I think he didn't do it. It's a conspiracy. Brian said, why did he think I would know? Because I'm old. Yeah, because you're old. That's what I'm saying. You know, that's why he liked Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee came out before John Claude. And you definitely was a Bruce Lee. If you a fan of Bruce Lee, you was a fan of Bruce Lee before you was a fan of John Claude. So I get it. He had a high standard. You know what I mean? But Bruce Lee movies, I'm gonna say he did a lot of them over in China, and all of them wasn't the best. You know what I mean? But fight was always cold. But yeah, Brian, you're old. That's how I know you know. You know you like Bruce Lee. You know if I ask one of my teenagers that I deal with, even my 20-year-olds, who Bruce Lee is, they might not know who that is. Okay? If he know who Bruce Lee is and a fan of Bruce Lee, you old. Okay? 100%. Old as fuck, actually. Man, it doesn't matter if it's just me or it's me and Cornbread. I never get through all these stories. I might have said 4 today. You know what I mean? So let me just go over some shit I got there. The Springfield police arrested a man after he pointed a firearm at patrons in a local bar. Y'all old ass. You right. I'm officially old. Once you get out your 30s, you old. Somebody asks you how old you is, you 39, you say, in my 30s. I'm still in my 30s. You know what I mean? That's still kind of young, sir. Yeah, I've been heavy on the sidetracking. My bad. It's ADHD. It's all right. It's all right. I don't think I got ADHD. I might got Asperger's. Undiagnosed Asperger's. I need to be on a routine. So yeah, he got arrested. Waving guns around. The witness on the scene advised the male has been involved in disturbances inside and outside the business and was asked to leave. The male told the staff he was going to retrieve a firearm from his vehicle. The man retrieved the firearm and his vehicle and pointed it at several patrons outside the bar. He just had to show he had a gun. She said, I think the story you're talking about is at Main Gate. I think I just read about it. Yep, that's where it was at, Main Gate. What's that, across the street from the fairgrounds? Oh, they piggybacking off the fairground, which is kind of smart. Come here. Just come to the Main Gate. Yep. Right across the street from the fairground. Got another story for you. I'm just gonna run through a couple of these. This guy had to say, yes, that's it. That's been there for a little minute. Shit, this fairground parking alone paid the rent for a year. He was smart for that one. I'll give him that. Yeah, Main Gate. Just show up at the main gate. I gotta give him his props. You piggybacked off the right man. Like him. Anyway, this dude had a dream owning a bar all his life. He said, I'm gonna name it Priscilla's Place. And we're gonna have all type of video gaming, a little back room gambling going on, Russian roulette and I ain't no big gambler, poker. So we're gonna have all that back there, and I'm gonna name it Priscilla's Place. But move across the street from the Main Gate, said fuck it. I'll make another one called Priscilla's Place. But this guy, let's talk about him. The Taylorville Community Action Team executed a narcotics warrant on Kemp Street Friday morning, accumulating months of long investigation provided by sufficient probable cause. Michael P. McNear, a 47-year-old resident, was arrested of methamphetamine delivery and possession and intent to deliver. The Taylorville Department expressed gratitude to the state's attorney and the judge for all their assistance in the operation. The Taylorville Department remains resolute to fight against the war against drugs, says the department. Authorities emphasize the release of the custody regarding the bail. Authorities emphasize that release from custody regarding bail conditions will not prevent further law enforcement actions if illegal activity continues. So if you get out slinging them things again, it's going to be a new case. But he looks scary? Not to me. Yeah. Not to me. Just a little meth though. Definitely got to worry about no meth head. I'll beat the shit out of a meth head. Speaking of that, look at this. Before we get out of here. I bit it off, Haley. It's a diet blend. It's a regular size blend. Just bite a little bit off of it. So I ain't smoking too much, I guess. I don't know. It ain't a lot of it. He don't look scary to me. But this looks scary to me. Not this lady, but this right here. Okay? You look. Hold on, this is a huge bitch. Oh. What do you think that is, Haley? What do you think that is, Holly? Nasty. What do you think that is? I was passing this picture. Said, what the literal fuck is that? When I saw it, I knew what it was. Okay? Man, that's why I started bugging right when I saw it. He got 107 laughs actually. The U.S. Customs and Border Protection officer arrested a man who tried smuggling methamphetamine from Mexico to El Paso as the dog sniffed it after the CBP dog sniffed the drugs hiding in his butt. It says too small. Hold on. This was in his butt. Hold on. What's wrong? Put on. This was in his butt. This is heroin. 2 of those in his ass. Wow. One man, and this is heroin. So, that bag is not small. Hold on. They didn't put no frame of reference on there. But I know them bags are not little. It's an evidence bag. You know what I mean? And it's stretched from that's at least this one. So this one right here is at least 6-7 inches. And this one is thicker than that one. And that's about 5 inches. That was in his ass. Oh Lord, how was he even sitting? He a gangster. That motherfucker doesn't look small and little, neither of them. No, not at all. Look, not at all. Those was in his cheeks. That other one, yeah, thick as fuck. Thick as fuck. Now, I ain't never heard that's a common tactic when a common tactic is to ingest the evidence when you're getting stopped by the police, or you got to get rid of the stuff. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie, I had to swallow some dope before. You know what I mean? It was in baggies. When I had the chance, I got it out. All right, so still sold it. Fresh out my belly, still sold it. She said he has to have some booty reconstruction surgery now, because what the fuck? Mm-hmm. I done seen some pornos, right, where the girl is shoving damn near dicks that is big as traffic cones. No exaggeration. They sit them on the floor and they can sit on them just like a traffic cone. It's not shaped like a traffic cone. It's shaped like a lawn gnome. It's definitely a dildo of some sort, but it's shaped like a lawn gnome or the Statue of Liberty. That's what I saw. And the human body is actually pretty amazing. I believe that booty hole opened up for those. You know what I mean? So, I'm going to give him a high five for his dedication and trying to stay out of prison. Said, man, okay, porno is one thing. Sitting on a plane for God knows how long with that shoved up your ass, I don't know. I think he was in his car. So let's go back to, I think he was in his car. Said, trying to cross the border. I don't think that was in the plane. Arrested a man who was smuggling methamphetamine from Mexico into El Paso after the CBD. Yeah, I wouldn't. You can't go on a plane with that. They got an X-ray for that. They X-ray your asshole. Said the Statue of Liberty. Yeah. Crazy. Am I crazy for watching it? Maybe so. But hey, I didn't make it. I didn't do it. They got this dog they got this lady on the internet right now that fucks a dog. I looked at it. I just was curious though. So, oh well, damn. How long were you sitting in that car for? Look, so let me Google that. Look, because Google how far Texas Mexico and El Paso. Well, it's the border. It is. So it should be only a couple feet. Uh-oh. Morn'n Ninja. She said, I'm late, but good morning, Ninja. Good morning. Appreciate you. Better late than never. Appreciate it. Go ahead and hit reaction if you don't mind, Sir David. Yeah. We talk with, look at this. Hold on. Yeah, hold on. I'm trying to I'm just gonna show it to you, Dave. This was smuggled in a man's ass from Texas to El Paso. And it said, yeah, it's not far, it's 9 minutes. Yeah, it's 9 minutes. He said, that could be doable. Yeah, you've been uncomfortable for a little bit, but you got about 1,000 sitting in your asshole right now. This right here, Dave, was found in the bunghole of a gentleman coming from Mexico to El Paso. God damn it, Dave. I'm on a show. I'm trying to be funny, but you're my friend. I just want to know, is this doable? 2 of these at once. And on your, and what would you say, how long was this one in inches and how long is this one in inches? He said, oh, goddamn. It definitely wasn't his first rodeo. No, not at all. That's 100,000 just sitting in there. You know what I mean? That's a risk a lot of people would take. Now, would I take that? If somebody said, hey, you can make $100,000. I know where to get the meth from for $2,000. I know where to get $100,000 worth of meth in 2000 for $2,000. And they said all I do is take these with me. Give me 4 months. give me 4 months. They said, shit, sign me up for the 100K. That's got to be 14 and 16 at least. Yeah, they was back. What if they was side to side? They weren't even back to back. Like they. Oh, that's. Ooh, I don't know which one is more doable. You put one in and then you put the other one in. So it's this long, or you put one in and you put the other one in side by side. I don't know which one would be the best choice. No. I don't know which one would be the best choice. But for 100K, give me about 5-6 butts. I need a butt plug. I need the butt plug every day. The length, always the length. Oh, so the girth is what you don't want. Shit, I ain't gonna answer that. Okay. Let's just call it rhetorical then, all right? That's crazy though. Hold on. I even got 2 things like that around. but I don't know which one so I'm shoving one up and then another, or just shoving 2. Oh my gosh! Because you gotta carry both of them like that. That's a nice little C right there, okay? And woo, that's hell of an asshole right there. He done did this a couple times. He probably trying to run away with it in there. So you're doing what? She ain't even, you must have dozed off. Damn it. No, I'm going overtime. I got stuff to do. Yeah, she had to leave. Said that thick one was that was a thick one. So Haley, a man was caught at the border trying to cross into El Paso. Lost power. Mm-hmm. But think of how far they would have to go if it's not side by side. Oh my God, it might be a third one in there. Yeah. See, they got X-ray vision. They got X-rays now. They be X-raying people now. But Holly, this man that got caught passing from from Mexico to El Paso with these in his butt. His heroin. Trying to run with that up your butt? Hey, my motherfucker, shit. He might have popped him in there while he was running. That's how, because this is vet status. You're a for real gangster. You are a for real gangster. Both of them at the same damn time. So I was saying, one person. So I was saying, you put one in and then two in back to back, or you just put in, or do you put them in side by side like this? I bet it's side by side. Hannah said, David, couldn't you just push it out though? LOL, why would they have to go in there? To find it. If they don't got an X-ray machine, right? And you're asking me, do you got another one up there? No. No. If you want to go check yourself though, damn. That means he had a little turtle head poking out. Because how are they going to do a cavity search and see that still? If it's all the way up in there, you know what I'm saying? If it's all the way up in there, so let's just say this is it. Butthole. His ain't tight though. You know what I mean? Shit. And yeah, shove it in there. So if they did a cavity search, they can see that. But if you push a little further up in there, that balloon knot is gonna cover it. But if they found it, he had a little turtle head poking out. That's what happened. I would say that's crazy. I concur. Crazy as fuck. All right, but got a puff and yoga this weekend. Get your spots. I'm doing something all April. Next week is a paint and puff, and the week after that is another puff and yoga. And get your spots to Blunts and Bingo. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Don't forget about that. That's on 420. Taylor says anything related to my butt is on my terms. I wonder if they gave them laxatives. Yeah, give me can you do that though? Give me drugs to make me poop. I don't want to take no drugs you gave. Yeah, don't forget about Blunts and Bingo. And as always, you come get your body right at Presidential Fitness Female Emporium, where you always get a free onion downer. And if you need a character, don't forget to hit up Pop-Up Party Pals for all your party needs. We got over 50 characters. If you need somebody for your family get-together, your birthday parties, we got the Easter Bunny. Don't forget about the Easter Bunny. Go ahead and hit up Pop-Up Party Pals. They are on Facebook. And it is Tuesday. So next time you see me is tomorrow at 8 o'clock for another episode of Girl Talk. Hella says, I don't know. If they think it's up your butt, I don't think they can just put their fingers up in your butt. I believe that. That's way above my pay grade. Or is it though? I'm just saying, like, how much money a year I must make if I'm the cavity search guy and I have to search cavities, man cavities, and that's something. Probably mostly man cavities. Because a lot of men don't know how to wash their ass, so it'll be about I gotta make at least $120,000 a year to be the cavity search guy, and I know that ain't how much a cavity search guy will actually make. He's probably making $70,000. Google it, please. He's probably making a good $70,000. You know what I mean? But for me to be enthusiastically checking cavities, okay. Oh, hold on. Yeah. What is this? What is this? Just wait for Haley to Google it. I'm about to be late. I gotta get going. Google it. So, oh, the borders can definitely go in your ass. Well, damn. And next time you see me also will be after you see me on Wednesday for Girl Talk, you're gonna see me on Thursday at 10 o'clock. Cornbread will be here for Morn'n Ninjas Sports. Then you'll see me on Monday at 8:30 for another episode of A Real Ninjas Podcast. And then if you go 7 days in a row, you come right back to Tuesday, where you can check us out next Tuesday for another episode of Morn'n Ninjas. I forgot, my bad. You said it's not telling me to pay just the lawsuits amount, just lawsuit amounts, and they are in the millions. Oh shit, okay. Well, they go in the masses. They go in the masses. Say that right now. If you got something up there, Holmes, I'm going to get it. Just know I'm going to get it. Yeah. Bend over, Vato. Bend over. Bend over. Man, don't make me fuck you up, man. Bend over, Vato. I do mostly. Only access I can do is when they gangsters for some reason. I don't know. So yeah, there you have it. That's Morn'n Ninjas, where we give you a little bit of, give you a little bit of that coffee. Hold on. What I say? Hold on. This ain't my intro. This is Bread intro. So, and well, there you have it. I'm Morn'n Ninja. This is Prayers of Presidential Fitness and Female Emporium. And together we are Morn'n Ninjas. Check us out next week where we still gonna be not loving these hoes. How? Dang, see, I'm talking shit. How?
Morn'n Ninjas. Morn'n Ninjas. Morn'n Ninjas.